Alright, so this is Bob. Just going to give him a nice short retrieve, sitting by our side until he's told by name to go out and retrieve it. Nicely out and nicely back again. Sitting down into presentation, holding on to the object and waiting for us to take it from his mouth. Back into the position, and this is now a longer retrieve. Again, nicely sitting and waiting patiently till he hears his name, and then out. Focusing on the mark, focus on where it's landed so we can run straight out to it and come straight back. Again, back into that sitting position, or presentation as we call it, and delivering to hand. This retrieve now is going to be a long retrieve and also a short retrieve. But what we're going to do is we're going to put out the long retrieve, and then we're going to stop him whilst he's being sent for the long retrieve, and then redirect him onto the short retrieve. So again, lining him up, telling him which way we want him to go. Want him to take the long one. Stop whistle. He stops nicely, indicating to the right and telling him to get on to pick the initial short retrieve that we sent him, and again back into presentation and delivery to hand. The original retrieve is still out there to be picked. Just getting him settled, facing the right direction, head, body, tail, lined up nicely, knows which direction to go. Again, saying his name, off he goes. And this is now classed as a memory retrieve, because obviously he's carried out another task. So he's had to rely on his memory of where it actually landed. Some dogs can do this naturally, some can't. This time we're sending him out onto a blind. So this is a dummy that I placed out earlier on, before I even got the dog out. And now using hand directions and verbal commands to tell the dog to go back, to jump the fence, and to pick the retrieve. So again, just telling him to go back further and further. Over the fence he goes. Now telling him lost, which basically means find it. You're in the area, use your nose and find it. Back over the fence and all the way back again. Again, he didn't even know that that was there, but trusts me and takes my commands. Again, we're sending out a long retrieve. Just putting these in a different order. So it's a long retrieve first, and then the short retrieve. We're going to use the short retrieve just as a distraction. We want him to pick the long one first. So obviously the dog would automatically go for the last one he saw. We're telling him leave that, and again line him up for the one we want him to do, and give him his name and tell him which way you want him to go. Ignored the last one that we threw, a short retrieve nicely, and did the task that we asked him to do. Again, still got to get that original short retrieve. So back to line him up, send him out, and again another memory. He's carried out a longer task of the long retrieve. Would he remember the shorter retrieve? And yes, he does. And again, back into position.